Hey there, it is James Ward. I am excited here today because I get an opportunity to tell you all about the Velocity compensation plan. As you probably know, Velocity just launched and we have attracted, just some unbelievable leaders that have decided to work with us for a lot of different reasons. What I'm going to show you here today is we're going to 100% focus on the compensation plan. I actually have my iPad here where I'm going to draw it out for you because I think that's the easiest way for you to understand what exactly we've done here. And what we have done is we've created a compensation plan that truly has not only never been seen in smart contract technology, it's never been seen in the industry, period. So my goal here today is to shock you. I want to keep you awake at night thinking about the opportunity that you have here. And I'm halfway kidding, but I'm halfway not because it is very powerful and I'm excited to be able to show it to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my iPad here. I'm going to draw out exactly what we're doing here and explain to you why I feel that Velocity, anybody can win, right? Regardless of whether you are a seasoned veteran who has the ability to send out an email and just have a lot of people join your team, or if you're brand new, just getting started, just trying to figure this thing out, or maybe even if you're someone who doesn't want to refer anyone at all, you just want an opportunity to earn, you have landed in the right place. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get this thing started here. I'm going to go on and share this with you, and we will get started here today. Okay, so here's the way it works. Every single time someone comes in and purchases a package inside of Velocity, there's a certain amount that will actually go into what we call trading, and then a certain amount that will go into rewards. And as you can see, we put 55% of every single package goes into trading. Now, when I'm talking about trading, I'm talking about with a registered hedge fund. I'm not talking about, a guarantee of anything. And here's why I say that. If you look out in the industry today, there are constantly scams popping up offering 1% a day, 2%, whatever those percentages are. We all know that they are not real. What we're going to be talking about here today are actually market conditions, real market conditions, ups, downs, sideways, all the things that come about. But here's the amazing thing, okay? With the company that we're working with, the hedge fund that we're working with, you have an opportunity to grow your cryptocurrency and your Tron, in this case, every single week, which is really cool, right? Now, there could be some down weeks, there could be some up weeks, but that is what makes it real. So let's break this down for you and show you exactly how it works on the trading side, and then we're going to get to the reward side as well. So as I said, 55% of every single package that comes in is going to go into trading, right, with the registered hedge fund. Now, what happens is this. There's what we call a 14-day onboarding period, okay? During that onboarding period, there will be no payments made from a passive perspective, okay? After these 14 days, we are going to pay you every single Thursday. So every Thursday, you are paid directly to the smart contract, which means you can leave the money on the smart contract if you choose to, or you can withdraw it at any time you want. I mean, we encourage you to do whatever you want as far as that's concerned. There's not really an advantage to leaving it on the smart contract, except for maybe the fees that are associated with it, which are just regular Tron fees, okay? But there's no real advantage. It can go directly into your Tron account, and then you can do with it whatever you would like to do. So here's the way it works, all right? Every single Thursday, whatever amount that is paid in, 95% of it is going to go to the package owner. So in this case, that would be you. So let's just say you came in at whatever package, which by the way, we have 16 different packages to choose from. They go all the way from 1,000 Tron up to 100,000 Tron. You can buy one of them. You can buy all 16 of them, depending on what your budget is, depending on what you're wanting to do. Every single time one of our trading growth bonuses come in, 95% of it's going to go to the package owner. And then we also have a matching bonus, which is 5% that goes to the sponsor. The sponsor is the person that refers you to the Velocity contract, right? They're going to receive 5% of whatever you receive total inside of your growth bonus. So if 100 Tron was paid to you, 95 of it would go directly to you. 5 of it would go directly to your sponsor. Just a hypothetical example. Now, one key thing to understand, if you are receiving this matching bonus, you can't get access to the bonus until the person goes to withdraw that bonus, their growth bonus from the smart contract. Just one real interesting thing that you need to keep in mind. So, every Thursday as this comes in, if people are withdrawing, you're going to get your bonus, obviously. And when you withdraw, your sponsor will get their bonus and so on. So it works very, very simple. Now, we also put 40% of every single sale into what we call our rewards plan. You can call it a compensation plan, whatever it is. It's all the same. We call it a rewards plan, right? And our rewards plan are split into 4 different components. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to discuss those different components and exactly how they work and how they operate. And here's the deal. It's very simple. On some of these, it's going to take 5 seconds. And then on others, it might take a little bit longer. But my goal is to get you out of here within the next 15 minutes or so, completely understanding how powerful and how inventive this actually is, okay? And why so many people are flocking into this, because they're getting the concept and they're starting to understand the possibilities of what is here. So with that being said, I'm going to go here to my gallery here, and we're going to bring up the first bonus, which is the direct sales bonus. And let me go on and save this. Okay, so the first bonus is our direct sales bonus. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, we're going to go on and click it. Now, this one is so simple to understand. It's literally going to take me about, 1 minute. Number one, every single time you make a personal sale in your organization, means that someone signed up on your link, you're going to receive a 5% bonus. The cool thing about the direct sales bonus is there's no restrictions, no requirements whatsoever, okay? So if you are at let's say you would come in and you were only at the 1,000 Tron level, okay? That's the package that you own. And you go out there and you have someone that you personally refer right here that buys the 100,000 Tron level, okay? Even though you don't own that package, you are going to receive 5,000 Tron, right? There's no requirements whatsoever. Every single time a sale comes in, you get that. It's that simple. We don't even need to spend any more time on it. 5% of every package goes directly to the sponsor. It's that simple, okay? So let's go here. We're going to go to the next one. And the next one is our 2x2 matrix, okay? 10% of every single cell that comes into Velocity is going to go into a 2x2 matrix. Now, some of you may be familiar with 2x2 matrices, some of you may not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down for you in the simplest terms that I possibly can, okay? So what you can see here, right here, this is your sponsor right here above you. This orange dot is you, okay? That orange dot's you. And then you can see that there's 6 positions underneath you. And I've numbered them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The first 2 people that you bring in are considered your number 1 and number 2 spot. So the first 2 cells that are made in your matrix, whether you make them or someone else makes them, they are going to be paid up line, okay? Now, here's the deal. They're going to be paid up line, but I want to make sure that you're aware of something, okay? Upline doesn't always mean your sponsor. Upline means whoever is at the top of the matrix that you're currently in, okay? So depending on where you fall in the matrix, it could be your sponsor or it could be their sponsor, right? So just keep that in mind. It is paid upline. So the first 2 cells that come in, 10% of whatever the total package amount. So let's just use easy numbers. If someone came in at the 1,000 Tron level, 100 Tron would go into the 2x2 matrix. So if someone paid 1,000 Tron in number 1 and number 2, that would go to the upline. Very simple, right? Cell number 3, cell number 4, and cell number 5. So all 3 of these, I'm just going to connect them right there, are all going to be paid instantly and directly to you. Everything's peer-to-peer. You're not going to have to worry about the money going to the company. Hey, is the company going to pay me today? This is all done through smart contract technology. It's all instant and direct. It cannot be changed. It cannot be manipulated. You're never going to have to worry about that, right? So cell number 3, 4, and 5 go instantly and directly to you. The cell number 6 is going to be paid directly to your sponsor, okay? And when that happens, when cell number 6 comes in and it's paid to your sponsor, it creates a brand new matrix. Now, here's the cool thing that I don't think I mentioned that I want to make sure that you 100% understand. You have your own matrix on every single package you own, okay? So we have 16 different packages that you can purchase. That means that you can have 16 different 2x2 matrices working for you at all time. The other key thing that's important to understand about our matrix is this. We have technology that's called a follow me matrix, which basically means this. Anyone that you personally refer into your business always will follow you into your next matrix. So as an example, okay, Let's just say that you personally referred this person right here, this number 2, okay? And let's say number 2 goes out there and they actually build their matrix out and they cycle. Now you see how I drew that? I drew it attached to your matrix. All matrices are attached. It's important to understand that. So this number 2 person, they go out there, they fill out their matrix, and they do what we call a cycle. When they cycle, everything works the same. The number 1 and 2 went up line. 3, 4, and 5 went to number 2. This number 6, since you're the sponsor, would go to you, right? But here's the cool thing. When number 2 cycles, they're going to take the next available position in your matrix. So it could be any of these positions right here. Any of these positions, they are all numbered the same. So number 2 would take the next available position. So let's just say that your number 1 and your number 2 are already filled up, okay? And this number 2 right here, let's say that they cycle. When they cycle, they would take this number 3 spot. So this person, I know they're number 2, but they're going to land in number 3. When that happens, you're going to receive that payment, right? Because it came in the 3rd spot. Folks, you can do this as many times as you want. You can cycle 1,000 times on any package or more. It's completely up to you. The greatest thing about this is that you never lose your people. And why that's important is because most smart contracts out there, when you cycle, right, you actually break away from your sponsor. That means that you lose the people that you personally refer. Even if you don't know it, some of the biggest smart contracts out there, you lose your people. Most people don't think so. Just read the code. It is in there. It's very, very simple to see and very simple to understand. So this is our 2x2 matrix. Very powerful, very easy. 10% of every single cell goes into it. Now this next part, if I lost you at all, this next part, you have to come back and you have to pay attention because this is where things get interesting. I know you've seen a direct sales bonus before. I know you've seen a 2x2 matrix before, but what I also know is you've never seen a hybrid unilevel, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. Our hybrid unilevel, 20% of every single sale that comes in goes into the hybrid unilevel. So in the example of someone buying 1,000 Tron package, 200 of that Tron would go into this unilevel, right? And it's split up between 7 levels. As you can see, level 1 pays 4%, level 2 pays 2%, level 3 pays 2%, level 4 pays 4%, 5 and 6 pay 2%, and level 7 pay 4%. Now I'm going to show you what that means. But before I get into this, I want to explain a few things, okay? What we're illustrating on this graph is this very, very top position is your sponsor, okay? It's your sponsor. That's why I have it listed as sponsor. That's who invited you into this business. You are the orange dot. Now, you can see you have taken the number 1 spot in your sponsor's matrix. And then you began to build out your own matrix. Now, you didn't fill up your matrix, but you began to fill it out. Now, here's the amazing thing that you need to understand. As I already said, all matrices are connected. That's why I drew it out like this. I showed it that your matrix is actually connected to the people underneath you, and you're connected to your sponsor. So technically speaking, you have 2 other spots here, right, that would be connected to this as well. But in this example, we're not going to do that. Let me get back here. I just wanted to show you that so you understand. So let's get back to this, okay? So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how this unilevel works. I'm going to show you how powerful it is, but I want you to keep this number right here in mind, 2046. Why would I want you to keep that in mind? Here's the amazing thing about this hybrid unilevel. Every single time you cycle on a 2x2 matrix, and remember, you have one on every single package that you can cycle as many times as you want. So in this example, let's say we're talking about the 1,000 Tron package. And let's just say you cycled 10 times at that package, okay? Just stay with me for a second. Every single time you cycle on any package, you're going to open up 2,046 more opportunities for you to get paid. You see, what I drew out here is just one little line. You can go as wide as you want. You can go as deep as you want as well inside of this. The combination of a 2x2 matrix and a unilevel is why we called it the hybrid unilevel. The reason why we called it velocity, because this thing moves at warp speed. If you've ever heard of spillover, this is a ridiculous opportunity. You know, with a 2x2 matrix, your potential for spillover is 6 deep. What I'm showing you right here, your potential for spillover is 2,046 opportunities for you to get paid every single time that you cycle. So let's get to it, okay? Here's your sponsor. Here you are. You're the orange. Let's just say, for example, we come all the way down here to this blue dot where it says new cell, okay? What happens is this. Our system is going to recognize when a new cell comes in. And when a new cell comes in, it's going to automatically look for the matrix owner. The matrix owner is whoever is at the top. So in this example, it's this purple right here. This is the matrix owner, okay? The reason why it's the owner is because it's the top of this matrix right here. This is a matrix right here, okay? I'm just drawing a little line around it. So that's the matrix owner. So a new cell comes in. In this example, we're talking about 1,000 Tron, okay? So 200 of that Tron will be paid out on 7 levels, but let me show you how the 7 levels work, okay? The system's gonna immediately look for the matrix owner. It's gonna take the next available person above the matrix owner. So look, this is gonna be spot number 1, spot number 2, spot number 3, spot number 4, spot number 5, spot number 6, and guess what? You are spot number 7. Folks, I want you to think about this for a second, okay? This is one little matrix that I'm showing you. If you cycled 10 times, just 10 times, it would open up 20,460 potential payments for you to earn. Multiply that times 16, right? Because there's 16 different packages. You can see how the numbers just get insane. They're so insane that I can't even show them to you. But if you can understand the power that every single time you cycle, you open up another opportunity exactly like this. Now, here's the other thing. Most likely this new cell that came in right here, you don't even know who they are, right? Think about this. This is level 1, where they started. This is level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You are 10 levels above them and you were able to earn. Folks, you have to understand the magic of this and the importance of this. When you look at binaries, or if you look at even a unilevel, there's a limit to what you can do, right? There's a limit. With the binary, you have to, balance your sides. I love binaries, by the way, but you have to balance your sides. If you look at a traditional unilevel, you're capped out at some point. If it's 10 levels, or if it's 7 levels, or even if it's 20 levels, at some point you are capped out. If you're a big leader, you start building, it grows so deep, you stop getting paid, right? What I'm showing you here is an opportunity for you to cycle as many times as you would like, to open up 2,046 more opportunities for you to earn every single time you do it. Folks, this is why people are flocking, and I do mean flocking, to Velocity. Besides the fact that we are working with a registered hedge fund and the opportunity to have the passive, they see the opportunity where 20% of every single cell is going into this hybrid unilevel, and it's paying you every single time. So again, I'm going to go through it one more time, and then we're going to move on, okay? This is the new cell that comes in, this blue. The system automatically looks for the matrix owner. I apologize for that. Okay, so it automatically looks for the matrix owner, which is the purple. And then it's going to start paying level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, and you are on level 7. You could have been on any of these numbers, right? It pays straight up the line. So it is absolutely awesome, right? It's a game changer. It really is. And it's something that you've never seen in this industry whatsoever. So with that being said, what I want to do here is I want to go to the very next slide, and this will be the last one, right? So this is, we're closing up here, but I want you to pay attention to something else that we've done here. Okay, let me see if I can find this thing. The last one we're going to talk about here is our crown bonus. 5% of every single cell is going to go into what we call the crown bonus. Now, this 5% is split between two people, not two people, but two types of people, okay? We either look at the top 5 income earners, where 3%, okay, 3% of the 5%, so 3% total, will be paid out to the top 5 income earners inside of the Velocity contract. Now, I want you to think about this for a second, okay? People are going to be fighting like dogs to get to this, to be in the top 5 income earners, because there's only splitting it 3% of the revenue. The total revenue that comes into Velocity, 5 people are going to split 3% of that. Folks, that right there could literally be a 6-figure bonus every single month. It is an amazing opportunity. But here's the deal. Some of you, you don't have that skill set, right? You don't have that network yet. It's not something that you are capable of doing. We didn't forget about you, okay? Anyone who makes 3 cells or more in 1 month, okay, in a calendar month, 3 cells or more, you're going to be entered into a random drawing where 20 people will split this 2%. That is a horrible arrow. That was supposed to be an arrow. But you're going to split, 20 people are going to split 2%. Here's the reason why. I believe that if you're just starting in this industry, we want to give you an incentive to work and to do the best that you can. You make 3 sales or more, you're going to get your name entered into that drawing. For every 5 sales you make, you get your name entered again, right? So the more sales you make, the more opportunity, the more chances you have to win. You see, this was designed for the most seasoned veteran, the top income earners, but it's also designed for the people who are wanting to work their business and want to be rewarded for it on top of everything else. I am so excited about this bonus. Now, here's the thing. This bonus pays on the 5th of each month, okay? The 5th of the month is when it pays. So the first one will be paid on August 5th, 2021, right? Because we just launched and our first month is July, right? That's what we're in right now. So that will be the very first bonus that goes out that is paid. It is calculated on the calendar month. So the top 5 income earners, which by the way, you can see it right in our back office. It's on the leaderboard. Just click it. You can see it, right? So the top 5 income earners, that would be they're going to split 3%. You make 3 sales or more, you're going to split 2% between 20 people. It is an amazing thing. So with that being said, folks, that concludes this video. What I hope that you got from this is understanding the power in which you have with the Velocity contract. We are the very first contract. In fact, we are the very first anyone to ever come out with a hybrid unilevel. I can assure you that is a game changer. If you're looking for an opportunity that's going to give anyone a chance to win, right? Regardless of, whether they're brand new in the industry, regardless of whether they're just looking to grow their Tron, they're not wanting to refer anyone, or if you're a seasoned veteran who has an awesome team, you are in the right spot. We have massive momentum that is happening. We are bringing the entire world into this contract. I want you to be part of it. Get back with whoever sent you this video. Come be part of this amazing community. We have an unbelievable family here. We meet on a regular basis on Zoom that you can come be part of. We're going to absolutely blow this up and rock it. So let's finish 2021, the second half of it, as strong as we possibly can, bless as many people as we possibly can, get out there and share the Velocity contract. Have a fantastic day, and thank you for your time.